Dear Class 10 and 12 students, how interconnected lives are. The COVID scenario of our country has impacted each one of us and is the instrumental reason for the cancellation of Class 10 examination and the postponement of Class 12. I'm sure each one of you has responded to this announcement by the Government of India in terms of your own preparation for the examination. I hope you are receiving it positively because this decision of the government keeps you at the center of the entire plan. You stand valued as a very, very important human being, a very important citizen and a resource of our country. And therefore, your health is a major priority with the government and the entire educational fraternity. I'm sure some of you are already shouting yippee and yahoo and are thinking about what you can get back to. Social media, PUBG, gaming, what else? Perhaps some of you are more restrained and are thinking about how to keep your learning on. And that's what is important. Don't shut your books with a bang. Keep them open. Don't cancel out your daily schedule of learning. Keep the schedule intact. Don't digress to letting time go. Rather, catch time very tightly in your fist and make it matter. Please remember that your attitude towards your learning is the single most greatest and powerful input into how your life will progress, how your career will develop. And while an examination can get cancelled or postponed, neither learning nor self-development can be cancelled or postponed. You come every day to school when it is an offline school, to a campus which is well endowed, to a set of teachers who are highly competent, and you arrive here in comfort. But across our country, the educational scenario for young Indians is really very varied. Some students walk miles to reach their school. Some cycle miles. Some go by buses across miles. Some swim across a river. Some travel a river in a boat to arrive at the other shore for studies. Some have a school under a tree. Some have a school under a tin shed. And many, many, many have a school which does not have the entire spectrum of infrastructure that is required. You are very fortunate. At school and at home, you are receiving the best of cooperation and support. And therefore, there is no excuse at all for you to not prioritize your own development and to make sure that you grow optimally and can be a resource for the development of others. These are not just words. These are our aspiration for you, and these must be your goal for yourself. So while the date sheet arrives in about 40 plus days for Class 12, what are you going to do, my dear students? I would urge you to look at the total number of days available with you and to plan out a strong strategy. Make sure that there is considerable and very concentrated study of your academic work every day through a well-made timetable that you stick to. Make sure that you continue to do written work practice so that your presentation remains strong. Do look at all those topics and subpoints where you might have a tiny little doubt even. List them out once again and make sure you cover them all over again with your teachers. Your teachers are going to be very, very accessible to you. We will have online revision classes. We will have doubt clearing sessions. We will have small assessments as well, organized for you subject-wise, so that your confidence in your own performance grows with each passing day. And I also hope that you will look at the school very strongly and openly for any kind of assistance that you need. Please believe that the June examinations will happen. Please do not have a weak-hearted approach towards them, and get ready for them with full earnestness. And please remember that there is only one way forward in life, and that is through intelligent and persistent hard work. Class 10. Cancellation does not mean that there will be no assessment at all. We are waiting for the board to share its criteria for promoting you to Class 11. We are looking forward to your journey to Class 11, to the stream of your choice, and a renewed vigor towards your own development. But in the meantime, do not shut your books. Keep them very much next to you through a well-planned program that you daily execute with fullest zeal. We expect the criteria to be based on an assessment exercise, the nature of which we will know when it reaches us. So therefore, it will be important for you to be fully in touch with your syllabus of Class 10 till the CBSE assessment is over. And of course, many of you must be wondering that what happens to the JKJN scholarship? Well, it's waiting for you, very much intact. But the basis of this scholarship will be an offline examination based on the Class 10 syllabus. And it will happen at school in small batches of students. And we will make sure that you are absolutely and fully safe. The environment is comfortable for you, and you will be able to perform your very best and claim your stake in this prestigious scholarship, which will take you through Class 11, and should you be concerted in your effort, through Class 12 too. So there is plenty for all of you, Class 10 and 12, to look forward to. I'm sure you will have that urge to do something besides your studies because you have a little more time available. So if at all you have that provision and that inclination, it's welcome, but make sure you choose well. Do not get lost into the cyber world. It always bothers me when children spend too much time there, because invariably cyber safety gets compromised. I was talking recently to a cyber officer, and who told me that that there are thousands and thousands of cases registered with them involving school students, and that these students' future is bound to be impacted because of the cyber footprints they have left through irresponsible conduct. That kind of scared me, and I sent out a prayer immediately in my mind that may my children be safe. And I sent you a circular on following cyber safety and upholding it at all costs last week. I hope you've read it, and I hope your parents have read it alongside with you. I'd like you to think about taking up some do-it-yourself DIY projects. You could do research on some chosen themes. You could consider reaching out as a family to have a discussion on issues that are important for our country, issue of your career choice. You could spend your time checking out information on a wider range of institutions that you can reach out to, a wider range of subjects that you can reach out to. So think about positive use. Think about healthy exercise. Think about being a useful member of your family. Think about doing positive things that add to the happiness of your family as a whole and you as a person. To all the parents, we would like to urge you to be very, very confident that your award school will be actively in touch with you. You need not have any anxiety about how the future assessments will pan out. We will be active. We will be strong for our students. In case there is any query at any level, we are accessible. Please address your query to us. We shall be proactive in responding. So all the best to you, my dear students of Class 10 and 12. The future awaits you. And the stronger you are, the more determined you are, the more clear you are about your journey forward, the better and more fruitful the outcome will be. Please remember, a happy heart and a determined mind. They work beautifully together. And you have the support of your school absolutely and totally. And therefore, there is good reason for you to feel strong and show it in your everyday conduct at home and when the assessments happen. So all the very best to you. Take very good care, all right? And take very good decisions. Make very good choices. All the best. Jai Hind.